Going on? I'm Siraj, that creative coach, and in this video I'm going to be doing some quick reactions to a couple of portfolios. Look, as a hiring manager for creative roles, you're always up against the clock. So when you're putting together a short list of creative candidates, what you tend to do is scan rather than sit with the portfolios. So in that spirit, I'm going to give everybody less than a minute and a half. Minute and a half. I don't know what's going to happen, but I know three things I'm going to be looking for: communication, their process and the way of thinking, and their craft. So, in no particular order, let's jump right in. Hi, I'm Ashley, a graphic designer. Off the bat, I can say already this is going to be a portfolio that I'm just going to skip. Nothing about me really tells me that this is a designer who's really at the top of their game. And I don't mean it because of the kind of website that they have. It was because I'm looking at doesn't really tell me what they bring to the table. You know what I mean? It's like, hi, I'm Ashley, I'm a graphic designer. Yeah, there's a million graphic designers out there. Tell me what you bring to the table. I see this so often. It's such a missed opportunity. You only have you only have a minute and a half most. And you need to be able to tell me as a hiring manager exactly what you're gonna bring to the table. So looking at this portfolio, I am gonna just be like, I'm gonna skip this one. Thank you very much. I mean, you know, there's some nice, fun, interactive stuff over here. There's little hover states, which are kind of cool. Ashley Swanson, the logo. All right, cool. Let me check it out. The resume. You know what? Don't make me click on a button and then make me click to another button to go and check out your resume. Just put it here, man. Just put it here. Anyways, that's me. I'm going to quickly just kind of leave it at that. I've seen enough. Yeah. So let's move on to the next one. All right, there we go. The next one, 90 seconds. This one already so much better, though it could be a lot better if it told me exactly what their name was, what they do, the kind of specific style that they've got going, and what it is that they want to achieve, so that I know as a creative, as a hiring manager, or at least somebody as an art director, for example, what they're gonna bring to the table. But you know what? This is illustration. The image just speaks 1,000 words. So you know what? I can forgive this person for that. I love the style. It's almost got like the tattoo kind of like quality. The line work looks brilliant. The textures are awesome. I would certainly love to go through and check out what this person have been up to. I mean, look at that. Fantastic. Love it. Love it. And I'm sure that this person has a little merch shop as well. I told you, man, this person has a merchandise shop as well. He's selling funds. I'm interested. I definitely want to be able to check this guy out. Let me check him out. Has he got, what's his about page? Grant McDonald. Okay, cool. Grant McDonald is open for commissions. Great stuff. Skills, capabilities. Yeah, I would certainly be looking at this person. I would advise him, though, to kind of maybe formulate a one sentence. Just create like one sentence where you talk about all of these things at the bottom over here. You know what I mean? That's the only thing I would kind of like say about him. Take some of this, condense it a little bit, or some of this, and put it in your homepage. But you know what? It's not a deal breaker. But that's it. 90 seconds, done. We move on to the next one. Brady, Alejandro Rovera. Okay, so I don't know. This is like, again, one of those weird website, you know, portfolio templates that doesn't really look that intriguing to me. But you know what? The work is front and center, so I'm gonna give them a chance. But that being said, this also suffers from the first two portfolios, where it doesn't really tell me what they're gonna bring to the table, which I think is a shame if you've only got 1 minute 90 seconds to go through. But I think what I would do with this person specifically is, I really like the design style of it. And if this person is a proper designer, I can look at the typography. I can say, you know what? Actually, I would be interested in this person, but only because their work kind of trumps the portfolio, the portfolio structure. So I would give this a try. I would certainly look a little bit more as to what this person has to offer. If I scroll through some of the other more stuff, I mean, that he does like typography by the looks of it. MF2. Okay. Yeah, like I mean, this is what I kind of like mean. This person gives me a lot of scope. Is a great variety of work, which I think is really, really, really cool and impressive. So let's stick with that. Um, I would wanna see this portfolio, but you know what? Again, like I said, it suffers from the exact same thing as the others before me. Well, finally, we have something that someone who actually tells us who she is, what she does, and what she wants to do when she's gonna come work. So I'm looking at it as a hiring manager, and I'm going, you know what? She wants to turn big ideas into impactful and elegant creative with a clear point of view. Now, look, you could agree with it. You might not agree with it, but at least it gives her a point of view. It gives me an idea of who it is before I've even met her, before I've even looked at any of the work, what I'm going to get into. So let's, she's earned my attention. So let me go and check out what she has going on here. Okay, all good. Oh, this looks kind of cool. Let's check out Horang. A playful take on beverage packaging with custom branding. Okay, so it gives me a little bit of the background about it. Okay, this is cool. Soju better together. Okay, so again, nothing too fancy, nothing out there, out there in terms of what it is. I would have still liked to have seen maybe a little bit of background. What the problem is, what the challenge was, what the insight was, and how did you come up with the solution. I'm missing that a little bit, but overall, just first glances, yeah, this is something that works for me. I would obviously recommend a couple of changes to the structure of the case that she's presented, but overall, good enough for me to give her a shout. Okay, now, finally, and the last one, right? Peter Oravec portfolio. Again, what I'm seeing is, again, the same problem that a lot of creatives have, is that we don't have a personal branding statement in front. And so maybe I need to make a video on that. But let's go in. Boom, play. I love it. I like this, right? This is kind of cool. This really gives me, okay, so you know what? It's a little bit of an engaging thing. I think I can play around with it here. You've got the menu on the side. Great. Okay, lovely interactions, lovely animations. You've also got okay, let's close this up. Let's see what they got. Oh, they've got a little map, so you can actually get an overview of the portfolio. Woo, this is quite dope. Let's go check it out. Let's see. This is cool. Look, again, I don't get the whole personal branding statement up front, but because it is so interesting, because it's such an engaging portfolio, I'm going to go and look at this over here. So, again, you're kind of like getting the same vibe. I think the consistency coming through is really consistent. I really love it. He didn't just try to go in a completely different style, or hey, this font doesn't really work. I think it really kept true, and he was true to the execution, to the concept, and that gets carried through and through. I don't know if this person is a video game designer or someone who's really interested in video games, or they just chose this art direction style because it was something that was pretty cool. But in terms of everything that I've seen so far, it doesn't have the prerequisite things. Look, it doesn't have the branding statement, but I think the portfolio looks engaging enough for me to hook me and to tease me in. So in that kind of sense, I think it was pretty cool. Anyways, listen, that's it. Hopefully, it's. I was hoping to do it in less than 7 minutes, but you know what? We're gonna get better at this whole portfolio reviewing thing. I'm still figuring out a couple of things. Thanks for watching. Join me next time. Do me a favor, hit the like or share this with some people if you think it's kind of interesting. Hit me up on socials. My links and my descriptions will all be in the description down there. Hopefully, I can see you guys and we can do more of this. This is really, really fun.